Bye. Thank you very much for your unexpected enthusiasm at the airport. Very ecstatic, actually. As I was coming out, I was hearing a melody coming in the distance. What's that? Getting closer and closer and closer. This must be the devotees. They've got a whole huge thing here. I started to walk backwards, trying to hide the people coming out. Anyway, it's great to be here in the South Island. I haven't been here for a couple of years. But I've been realising more and more over the years that the greatest ecstasy really is associating with devotees chanting Hare Krishna. And we've just had a festival over in Australia at New Govardhan Maharaj, some of the other gurus here. And when all the devotees come together like this, it's just so much a heightened ecstasy that nothing in this world can even come close to comparing. So I think that's what we have to work on more and more. Actually, I was just reading a passage about Gaur Kishoredas Babaji when someone asked him toward the end of his life to discuss that spiritual philosophy. He said, "What can I say? All there is the holy name. All there is the holy name." So within the chanting of Hare Krishna, everything is contained. In Krishna's name, everything is there. And associating with devotees, if we can become more advanced, we'll be able to appreciate that more and more and more. Just how valuable is the association of devotees, and what nectar. In fact, if we're finding ourselves running away from the association of devotees, then we really have to examine our spiritual life. Because one is avoiding the association of devotees, avoiding chanting, then really that person is not tasting properly. Not tasting properly what Krishna consciousness is. And sometimes in our different services, we of course have to do many things, and of course all is wonderful service to Guru and Radha and Krishna. But the yagna, Sankirtan yagna, as I said, Gaur Kira Prema, Harinamas, comes from the spirit, Gaur Kira Prema, the highest training and personified love of God is this chanting Hare Krishna. I was just telling the Gurus in the car on the way back that one of my old godbrothers from many years ago has again come back to join us here in Australia. He'll be coming. And I and I've been associated with him the last couple of months on and off, and Prabhupada used to call him the king, the emperor of kirtan. And I used to think that it was because he was just so good, all his melodies and so on and so forth. But when I've just realised that because he relishes just associating with devotees and chanting Hare Krishna and kirtan, this is what makes him the emperor. So I've been trying to myself imbibe that, become enthused in that way, just to appreciate. We have to try to appreciate the beauty of devotees, the beauty of devotional service, and what a wonderful movement this Krishna consciousness movement is. On the plane actually, there was a girl, she was a student here in Dunedin. She's saying that she visited our farm up in Auckland.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
I'd like to introduce you all to Suki Turner. She's very kindly come down here today. She's Councillor Suki Turner from the Dunedin City Council, representing the Mayor. She's come down to plant the tree with us today, so I'd like to get you all to give her a big warm welcome. Thank you very much for coming. And just now I'd like to introduce you to one of our very special guests, His Holiness Indradyumna Swami. He's come all the way from South Africa. He travels around the world putting on festivals of India and enlightening the general populace. So he's going to just say a few words about the significance of planting this tree and about Srila Prabhupada, who's the founder of the Hare Krishna movement. You also got the Festival of India to the west, and then we'll just get you to do a bit of gardening, and then you might like to say a few words too.
So we'd like again to thank you for coming all this way out of this park this afternoon. Our Festival of India, the Hare Krishna movement, is traveling throughout the southern island this summer, planting these trees in most cities, most villages that we visit, in commemoration of the life of our spiritual teacher, our spiritual master, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who appeared in 1896, and the plaque is marked 1896 to 1996, which marks his 100th year celebration. We're going a little early, so people will get a chance to understand who is Srila Prabhupada. Of course, Srila Prabhupada is the founder, not only the founder of the Hare Krishna movement, but in a broader sense, he's the ambassador of the entire Vedic culture, based on the philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita of India, which was spoken by Lord Krishna 5,000 years ago. A spiritual culture which emphasizes the importance and the value of the human form of life for re-establishing our lost relationship with God, or with Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada brought the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita to the Western world in a very humble way. He came single-handedly in 1965 to America, and he sat down in a New York park, which was very similar to this. I saw that park, Tompkins Square Park. In the 1960s, he had a little pair of hand symbols like this, kartals, and about equivalent of about $30. That's all he had in rupees. And he began chanting in the park, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and speaking about the wisdom and the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. From this very humble beginning, the Hare Krishna movement has actually spread to, well, every major city of the world, and it's become a household word, I think, throughout the world. And in this way, Srila Prabhupada established the Krishna conscious movement, which was actually predicted in the Vedic scriptures. Lord Chaitanya, the most recent incarnation of the Lord, Krishna Varnan Twisha Krishnam Shangopangasha Parshadam Yagnai Sankirtan Payar Yashantihi Samedasaha. His appearance was described in the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Bhagavad Purana, that the Lord would appear in this age of Kali, this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, age of materialism and darkness, and he would introduce a very easy and sublime means by which every man, woman and child could become God conscious, and that was to the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So Prabhupada fulfilled that prediction by taking Krishna consciousness all over the world, and as he made Krishna famous, we are hoping to make Srila Prabhupada famous, because by understanding his life, one can also understand how to approach the Supreme Lord. So we're very happy that the city of Dunedin is allowing us this opportunity to plant this tree with this little plaque, which we'll unveil in a few moments, so people can come and hear about Srila Prabhupada. So thank you. Hare Krishna.
Well, welcome to our beautiful city, and thank you for inviting the city to be represented at this very auspicious occasion. Any movement that promotes goodwill, love and happiness is something close to my heart. I think we don't have enough of them in the world today, so it's quite emotional for me to be part of or be born in a country which perhaps gave the world the Hare Krishna movement, and there is much from various civilizations that we can learn, especially in this age of Kali. There's a lot of misery in the world, and thank you for trying to put some joy back into it. Thank you.
Now we're going to the kowai tree. Kowai is a native tree of New Zealand, and this is a park that actually they've tried to maintain that original flavour. So just like we're bringing the flavour of India, well, we're putting the bit of the flavour of New Zealand back into this.
If I can just read this. This tree was planted by the devotees of Lord Krishna to commemorate the 100th anniversary of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder of the Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness from 1896 to 1996. And I declare it unveiled.
Nourishment onto the tree. I can see that you're a very hard worker. Most people do one shovel full and that's it. Thank you very much.
Being grilled.
Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Oh, we'll make a presentation. Marge, would you like to do it? So,
Well, these books. This is for the city library. This is called Every Town and Village. It's volume 4 of a 7-volume set. But like one eats a sweet, one can bite into that sweet at any point and enjoy it. So even one begins on volume 4. It's very nice. This explains how Srila Prabhupada took Krishna consciousness to every town and village. And it's an interesting picture on the cover here, Srila Prabhupada in Moscow. He went to Moscow, I think 1974 was it, and introduced Krishna consciousness to the university there. And from that little seed, Krishna consciousness has spread all over Russia. We have now 10,000 initiated disciples there with the shaved head and the robe. So, and other places also are described Prabhupada in here. So that can probably go in the library, I think, of the city. And these are for yourself personally. These are some discussions our spiritual master had with different, with housewives, scientists, businessmen, different angles of vision of Krishna consciousness, and readings in Vedic literatures by a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, which explains the original Vedas and different Shastras in India. So we're happy to give that to you as a personal gift, Hare Krishna. And this is a fruit cake. Is that what it is? A fruit cake? From a Krishna cake made by our devotees. The recipe comes from our famous cookbook. And if you like it, you can. So you can enjoy that for your dessert this afternoon. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
So everybody like to just give Suki a big hand and thank you once again for coming down. And hopefully we might even see you on Sunday night. Did you know we're having a program at the library?
Yes, I heard that you were going to feed the masses.
That's right. Yeah. We're having Indian classical dance. We're having Indian devotional music. And Maharaj will give a talk on the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. We've got a Hare Krishna rock band, which is the east meets west side of the culture, and then a big vegetarian feast. So you're welcome to come along and join us if you like. Starts at 5:30 and it finishes at about 9. So if you want to bring the children, it's a family evening of entertainment. You're more than welcome. Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Who's Sam?
Yeah, we have sort of.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.